Hey everyone, so I am back with another tutorial, and this time we will be doing a pink and white glow in the dark acrylic set. So I actually forgot to start recording at the beginning, so I've already applied the tips as you can see and prepped the nail. So right here I am just applying my white and pink acrylic. So I did my white, which has glow in the dark powder in the color I think blue, so it'll glow blue, yeah. And then this pink is I think it's called Makeover Pink by OPI. And then I also put some glow in the dark dust in there, so I think that one glows green. I'm also using this clear acrylic by Mia Secret, which I apply to the full nail after I do my pink and white, and that's just to keep from messing up my pink and white once I start filing. So whenever I start applying my acrylic, first I do my first bead of white, which I put in the center of the nail, and I start brushing it down towards the tip. Once I get that nice and even, I do a second bead right behind that white one. So I do it right behind that white, and I brush it down. And you want to make sure you don't brush too hard, so as you can see, you want to just kind of dab it to where it spreads out throughout the nail, and then just gently brush it down. And then I'm gonna do another bead right behind that one, and you want to make sure you get close enough to the cuticle but not to where you're having acrylic over your cuticle. And if you do, you just want to clean it really good so you don't have any lifting. Now this part I am doing a clear acrylic, and like I said, it's just to protect that pink and white. So same thing, you apply your white, brush it down towards the tip, and then do 2 beads of pink and then a clear one over the whole nail. And also, excuse my nails, they look horrible. I promise I did my nails right after this video because they look horrible. I have all that dust under there and it looks disgusting, so excuse that. I know you can see it. So you see how it just ran to the cuticle, so you want to make sure you get that, clean that up really good so you don't have to deal with that once you start filing. So now I am doing my clear once again over the whole nail. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's really easy, and it's also really pretty because you can just do, once you file everything, you can just do a top coat and you're done with it. It's really, like I said, really simple and really classy. So same thing, we're doing the white in the middle of the tip or the nail, brush it down, and then do 2 beads of pink and 1 clear over the whole nail. So once again, I am using my pink Makeover acrylic by OPI. I am using my white by OPI as well, my clear acrylic by Mia Secret, and I'm using my OPI brush in a number 8 by OPI as well. Alrighty, so now I'm doing my last nail. I just applied the clear acrylic over the whole nail. So up next, I'll be reshaping the nails, and I am using this jumbo nail file. I think it's a 180 grit, I believe so. I get them from my local nail supply store, but I have seen them on eBay, so I'll leave the link below to that. So whenever you're reshaping the nail, you already have that shape that you want, so it's not a lot of work. You just have to go back and redefine your shape. Once we do that, we're going to go over to filing the nail, and that's just to remove any little bumps or lumps that you have. But remember, if you work smarter, you won't have to do that much work on that step either, because you won't have that much to file off. You just want to make sure you get that cuticle area really good, so you don't have any lifting. So I am using this electric file that I got from eBay, and I'm using this, I think it's a fine grit drill bit, and I got this one from eBay as well, so I'll leave the link below. So whenever you're filing the nail, you want to make sure you get really close to that cuticle area, just to make sure that you don't get any lifting. You don't want to have any acrylic on that cuticle, because that's what causes your lifting. You can get water under there, which causes those little green spots on your nail. So I've dusted her nails off. Now I'm gonna just buff them, and then I'm gonna dust them off again, wipe them off, and then we'll be ready to do her bling. Alrighty, so I will be doing a lot of rhinestones as well as the gold tape strips. So whenever you're applying the strips, you want to make sure that you cut the strip as close as you can to the nail. You don't want the strip to be hanging off the nail, because they will come off really easily. So I'm gonna cut as close as I can, and then I'm gonna apply some rhinestones to that nail. And I'm also going to do 2 other little strips to this nail, and these are just going to go sideways, so if it worked properly. So I'm doing one right on the tip, and then I'm going to do one right below it. So whenever you do this, remember, you want to cut as close as you can to that nail, because anything that hangs off will get caught on something, and they will snatch off super easy. Alrighty, so I've applied my strips. Now I'm gonna go over to apply my rhinestones. So I am using my Big Bondini glue as always, my wax pencil, and my rhinestones, which I'll have my rhinestones, those strips, and the wax pencil for sale really soon, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, I'm applying these rhinestones on this nail, and then I believe every nail except for the index fingers will have rhinestones on them, so keep watching. Alrighty, so I am applying my top coat on this second hand, and then I'm gonna cure this one for 90 seconds as well. And we're gonna go over to this other hand, which has already been cured. So when you're doing the strips, you want to make sure you go back and file the edges like this, because like I said, any little strips that are hanging off will come off. So you want to make sure you fill on the nail as well, and if you don't feel anything, you're good to go, and you can do your second top coat just like I'm doing here now. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more to come. Thank you.